Was that?
Y'all don't laugh at us. We trying to get it together, Jesus.
We've been on the hiatus.
Oh, a hiatus. Yes.
I forgot what we were doing.
Yes. Okay, we're back on the Culture Club podcast. This is Candace, aka Tootie, aka Tunuka. My brother.
I gotta introduce myself.
Yes, this is part of doing radio and podcast. You always have to introduce yourself. You know that.
Well, you know, Envy introduces everybody.
That is true.
Well, why you can't introduce yourself? You your own king. What's the problem?
My name is Chris.
There you go.
Good
King.
afternoon, everybody.
Come on, King.
And to the left.
Come on, King.
You know, you already know what time it is. It's DJ TaylorMade, aka Your Mom Will Like Me, aka Jamel.
Oh man.
Oh,
AKA, you know, my Aries. I like long walks
Chris,
on
it
the
might
beach.
be one of them days again.
Oh boy.
We don't know. We don't know. Jamel might be having one of them days again. He gonna be ready.
Yeah, Mel's ready today.
He ready today. Okay.
We out here.
Oh,
We out here.
Alicia, what's happening?
Y'all got to read those to me before I
She
can.
said can't see your eyes. Sorry. We having some difficulties today, so we're gonna have to deal with being far away.
Can you see us now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Said I hope that she said I hope there's water.
Excuse me, where?
Hope there's water in your cup. Excuse my breath, y'all.
Lord,
Okay. Sorry, we're gonna have to be far away today. It ain't working. Okay. So today we wanted to start with some little celebrity entertainment news. We know this news is getting old and everybody's tired of hearing about it, but the Nicki Minaj and
Oh, we just gonna jump right into it.
I don't like waiting. Why we can't jump into it? What you want to go into?
I mean,
you could be like, how was y'all weekend?
Yeah, you just start off with like some conversation like, man, how was your weekend? Everybody have a good
But
weekend?
I thought, didn't you agree that we were going to get straight on topic and keep going?
I don't recall.
Oh, you don't so he don't recall.
Well, I know
we
it.
had a conversation prior to the show. You weren't part of it.
Was I?
But we were
No, Jesus, Mel.
Because I know I was late.
that we were gonna get on topic. She said it's probably I can see y'all now. It's probably beer. It's Sprite.
Dirty Sprite. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do what Chris asked me to do, which was not discussed prior to this. How was your weekend, Jamel?
It was very, it was good. The weekend I worked on Saturday, did my thing.
Okay.
Sounds so boring. Our weekend is so boring.
Chris, how was your weekend?
Well, with all due respect, I'd much rather just jump into the topic.
Oh my gosh.
Or you get a whole smack.
It was a good weekend, though. It was a good weekend. Very relaxed. The rain set me right on down. And the
Facts.
gloomy weather just said, nah, brother, take your shoes off.
You know? Take your shoes off.
Go grab that pillow. But I'm up now. We ready. Ready to go forward. We had a few weeks off, and I'm ready to.
Week 1 football.
Baby girl, give
Yes.
me that
Week
baby.
1 of football. Let's go.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm good.
Shout out to the
You
Browns
keep it. Yeah, so
and the Steelers.
my weekend was
I'm
good.
sorry.
Yes.
Yes, how was your weekend?
Yeah, how was your weekend,
Candace?
too?
I was with my children as usual, and I'm happy to be back. I had some family, things that went on. So I'm gonna say this: whoever you love in your life, grandma, auntie, uncle, cousins, do not take for granted your relationships you have with people, because you don't know what people. Stop, baby. People gonna leave the earth. Just write on it. You don't know what people are gonna leave the earth. So call your loved ones. Spend time with them. Seriously, y'all. Because I've had a lot of deaths in my family, back to back, and it really opened my eyes. I don't mean to get serious right quick, but whoever you love in your life, even an uncle you hadn't talked to in years, check on him. You don't know how he doing. He could be sick, and he needs somebody to come by and see him. If you have a loved one far away in another town or city, go see them, because you just never know when that number is gonna come up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And for all of us, we got friends and classmates that have died. So you just never know when your number is gonna. I'm sorry, I'm preaching, y'all, but
I will have to say, because I just had a classmate of mine pass away earlier this week. R.I.P. to Barry.
I heard about Barry. I knew Barry for real.
Oh yeah, for real.
Barry,
yeah.
my mama did his hair. I seen him in the shop a lot.
Oh yeah.
She used to twist his hair.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. We all end up knowing a lot of the same people. So y'all, for real, y'all. Please cherish relationships you have with people. If you haven't talked to somebody in a long time, call them, repair their relationship, because you'll never hear their voice again. And it's certain people that I'm gonna miss their voice. You won't see them again. All you have is a picture and a funeral program. You know what I'm saying? So Sorry again for preaching, but please love the people in your life and check on them. Spend time with them. All right.
We're going to pass the collection plate one more time this evening. Thank you for your testimony.
Yes, I mean, I got to keep it real. I feel like lying. It changed my life. A lot of things have changed my life between this year and last year. It really did. It really did.
Basil. What's called?
Hey, Basil.
Who's that up on the Basil?
I can't say I got my contact.
Shayla. Hey, Shayla, girl.
You want to be cute today. You
Right?
You can't read.
Right, he cute. Okay, all right. Now y'all ready to jump in on topic since I went.
Yeah.
It's a little better. Okay.
Let's get it in. We got a good topic today.
Okay, y'all. So again, like I was saying, I know it's a little redundant, but we're gonna hit quickly on a Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, little entertainment. As you know, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B had, I don't even say a fight. Altercation. Cardi B done threw her shoe at somebody. It was supposed to be her, but it didn't hit. Supposedly, Nicki Minaj behind security. She was unbothered. So give me your opinions on what y'all think about the feud between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Is it high school stuff? You know, we grown. Are we still doing this fighting stuff? Or are you the type of person you keep the same energy? You are who you are. You can't take the projects out of you. You know, what is your opinion, Janelle?
Nicki Minaj is standing behind security with a cup in her hand and everything. Like, yeah, y'all better not let her get to me.
Yeah. Thanks.
You know, but I mean, from what, like, she said, like, allegedly Nicki Minaj had said something about Cardi B's baby or something like that.
Or like the concept of the baby.
Yes, something of that aspect or whatever. I'm like, look, we all grown here. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us coming to a fight or altercation or something like that, let's just be like, yo, you got a problem with me? You got a problem with my child? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You stay where you at, I'm gonna stay where I am at. And then we'll see what happens, you know, in the time being. Because right now, Cardi B's winning. That's gonna keep it 100.
They both winning.
I mean, they both winning.
Nicki Minaj is just older in the game.
Cardi B has done.
She has more to use behind her right now.
Came up.
I mean, I'll say it like this. I wouldn't say I'm a advocate for like confrontation, but I'm just one of the people who believe like, look, you ain't gotta like everybody. Okay. And sometimes, and I noticed that generally speaking with certain types of people, they'll play these games with you.
Right.
Like Cardi B's come out, she said a statement like, yeah, I you know, after so long, I just get fed up of somebody telling people they don't want not to work with me, or they won't be able to, or not to work with me, or they won't be able to work with her, or her calling up to certain people telling them not to play my records, or you know, certain people play these games with you, but they're not about their life, or they're just try to antagonize you to be not the best version of yourself and make you jump out there and act in a way that you know is not appropriate, or you know that may not believe is right.
Right.
I mean, I just think Nicki Minaj picked a fight with somebody who wasn't on probation.
Come on.
Like, what's her name?
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma, she on probation.
Fresh out doing an 8-year bid, like, nah, I'm not playing that game with you. Like, you know, she ran into somebody that was like, literally like fresh out of a Love and Hip Hop reunion special. Like,
and she still got that same mentality.
And got that same mentality.
Same energy.
And that same energy. It's like, you're not going to play them games with them certain type of people. And let's be for real, they're not going to see each other out on the street.
Nope.
The closest they get to seeing each other is award shows.
Right.
And if you do see Nicki Minaj out on the street, you're going to have 4 or 5 security guards with.
Pretty much.
So you literally have to dedicate some time out of your life to running up on somebody like Nicki Minaj. But I love it. I like the energy. You know, stop talking that mess. And Nicki Minaj, I just want to throw that in there. You know, after seeing somebody in the game for 10 years, and you have so much power and so much influence, and I ain't really seen you bring nobody up along with you. You know, it's like except for her ex Safari, and I ain't gonna say.
Did she really bring him up?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he kind of made.
She hid him for a long time.
She hid him, and once
she hid him because he was out in the open with her.
She been on like trying to do his thing.
Yeah, we didn't know the relationship.
But as soon as he got away from her, he jumped out there and carved his own lane and is doing his own thing. So I mean, she's been in the game 10 years. She's 35, going on 36. It's like
okay, so Carissa, you know, history repeats itself. So her and Lil' Kim had their own beef, and Kim was older than her, and she was younger than her in the game. So now it's a repeat. You see it? She's older, and now Cardi B is younger in the game, and so now it's like that beef over again.
I see where you're going with that. No, I have one little problem with that. Lil' Kim wasn't relevant. And I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a negative way.
Talking about the matriarch, you have your matriarchs that, and you have young people come in, and then there's that disconnect.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I understand that. But at the same time, with the comparison, but Kim first out the '90s, the only person she ain't, well, I ain't gonna say the only person, but the main person she didn't like was Foxy Brown. And Foxy Brown, Foxy Brown was another one who, you ain't really see her high-fiving folks. Meanwhile, little Kim, she be in the Brat videos, Missy Elliott videos. They did a
people like her.
They do the latest. That's what I'm saying. It's a relation. The game is
likable.
The game,
likable.
I believe,
sweet.
the game is a relationship game, and you know it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not a surprise to see somebody like Nicki Minaj being threatened by somebody who's actually coming up and doing her thing and actually getting love and support. Cardi B just did a Hot 97 show. Remy Ma, Young M.A., and a few other female rappers. Like, yeah, they all got together. Was Nicki Minaj there? No. Because Nicki Minaj don't have that type of relationship. She's not that type of person. And I think she's a little insecure with her spot.
So I'm just going to come from a perspective of mental health just because I work in the background.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Cardi B reminds me of a lot of people that I work with that are easily triggered by anything.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to ignore distractions because they're always concerned about what people think about them. Until you learn how to be not concerned about what other people think about you, you will be able to live. Don't interact and engage in everything somebody says about you. Live. Continue. That's what gets you off track. Oh my God, somebody said something about me. So every time somebody says something about you, you off track. So that means you're going to fight the whole world. Just have a whole stand ready of people that you're going to fight for today. Because somebody's always going to talk about you. As long as you're a human being, somebody's going to say something negative or positive about you. Until she learns how to hit the ignore button and not tune in on the drama, she's going to survive. But until then, she keeps that same energy of I have to address everybody. She's not going to be totally successful.
You talking about Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Cardi B. And both of them are true, but I'm just talking about Cardi B right now because we know she'll talk to a regular person on Instagram.
Yeah.
She's triggered by anything. She don't know how to manage her emotions well. I'm just coming from that perspective of your coping skills. She doesn't know how to manage her emotions well because she's not in tune with herself. And just like I gave it to Beyonce does not engage with anybody that says anything to her. She knows how to hit the ignore button and just live her life. And I'm pretty sure, but see, on the back end, you know, people.
She at the top,
90%,
and Beyonce at the top. You know, you can play them type. Once again, Beyonce can play them type of games when you're at the top. It's like, oh really? Oh, you got something bad to say about Beyonce? Next thing you know, you don't hear about that person.
And see, that's what I said. But more than one person has said that about Nicki Minaj, though.
Yeah, but
it's been more than one person to say that she does that, and this comes from different people. This is the same statement. So somebody saying the same statement about you over and again, every now and then, maybe this is true because it's coming from more than one mouth.
Oh no, well no, I'm not. I mean, she is literally.
Yeah,
she hasn't had. She's not a artist development type of artist. She's literally come from the ground up on being the type of person that she was portraying. I don't know if that's necessarily her to the core,
right,
but that's what she's giving you, and she hasn't needed to adapt or change, or at least up to this point. I think this might be a little bit of a wake up call to her to like just to
tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, just to, or even still like, all right, cool. Like Nicki Minaj is trying to play some games and you still winning. You're winning with her playing those games, so keep it moving.
I mean, both of them, you know, doing
Say
their
hi,
thing.
bye, and keep it moving.
Pretty much. Okay, anything else we need to say about this?
Nah,
Move on. It's old, y'all. We gonna move on. We just want to address it.
I got one that I'm saying one topic. That's Serena Williams.
Oh yeah, I put that down too. All right, so let's talk about.
I'm about to get in trouble for this one. All right, go ahead.
Oh God.
Okay.
Here it is.
All right, y'all. So the boys want to talk about Serena Williams. So I kind of seen a little bit of it. The young lady who won, she was Japanese. She's Japanese and Haiti.
And yeah,
Haitian.
I think what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say one thing. So when somebody has one drop of black blood, and they call them black, but she's Japanese. They're calling her Japanese.
I think
she biracial. She mixed.
She was born in Japan, I think, or something like that, or whatnot. But she is mixed.
You can tell her father is black.
Yeah.
Her mother is Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, so she won, and Serena was making some tantrums on the court already.
Not even because
I don't
it wasn't
know
a tantrum. It was because of the umpire there said that she had gotten coaching from the sidelines, in which she didn't, and everybody even went against the umpire, was saying she didn't got coaching from anybody and whatnot. And then what that umpire, from what I looked into, that umpire has been known to throw stuff as far as towards women, but doesn't do it towards men.
Man, okay.
And that's why she went on her. I don't want to say a tantrum. It was just she was just having a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's 6 feet in the air, you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, look, bro. Like, hey, look. I did not have no coaching, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, Serena from Compton. You know, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? She almost took it there. That's why I give Serena Williams. She almost took it there. But she kept it cool, and then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna save it for after the match. Let's gonna get this thing over with. I'm done. Right now, I'm gonna, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the aftermath, when she had a press conference.
You watched the video?
I did.
You watched the whole video?
I watched.
She lost her thing. She lost her gosh darn mind in it.
I watched the portion of it.
Man, Serena has been getting away with this type of behavior for a while now, and it's just
God.
I'm just saying, like,
Come on,
look, bro, if this, let me tell you why. If this was basketball, right, you argue with the ref gets you a tech, you go off, you out the game. We know the relationship. We know how that goes. Football, they don't really have all that per se, but basketball, I compare it to basketball.
You can't really compare it to basketball.
No, I'm talking about the behavior. Now, she went to the dude said, he cited or whatever they do in tennis. I don't really know the verbiage. And he said, you were getting coached from the sideline. She's like, I wasn't getting coached from the sideline. No, he gave me a thumbs up. That's basically an acknowledgement to the, I understand you have, then she tried to pull rank on him, like she tried to be real smug, but I understand you don't really coach my matches, so you don't really know how me and my coach get down. So I'm gonna let it slide, but I don't do that. I don't cheat. I don't need to cheat to win. I'm like, all right. She's being passive. I know that behavior. Like, oh, okay, all right. So the man sitting up there. So what happened was, she got mad and frustrated at something else. She went back and forth with him for a while. And then something else happened. I think it was a double fault or a triple fault. And then she ended up breaking a racket. It was like the 20th time she broke a racket. I had to throw it in my head when I was watching that. If it was me, I just have 20 rackets out there, and me break my racket would just be part of my, like,
she does. She usually has like 5 or 6.
No, I just meant it would be a thing for me. Like, I'm gonna break you out of the mode.
Like rock stars breaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because if I know that's what it takes for me to cope, I have to break something. I'm just breaking every match. I'm like, it's my fault. That was my fault. But yeah, so she broke her racket, and what happened was, because she got that infraction before, when she broke her racket, that was another infraction, and it caused the game set. It caused the other girl to get Osaka to get a point. And she was like, no, that wasn't an actual. Remember, I told you I wasn't getting. She tried to go back to the previous call. Dude already made the call. That's like you getting a tech. That's like you getting one tech, and then you saying, no, I didn't deserve that tech, whatever. And the referee's like, okay, whatever. But you still got a tech. So then when you get the second tech, you out the game. And she's mad. She's like, no, I told you I didn't. You're a liar. I don't need to cheat. She made a whole scene. Serena's been on this kick for a while now. She's like, I'm a mother. I'm like, all right, we don't like care about all that. Like, the man is Then she made a bigger scene, and she ran it back and like, go get the referee, because he don't know what he's doing. Go get the referee. Referee had to come out there. She pulled a whole rank and made a whole scene. And it's like, yo.
I mean, but
the call is the call.
But then she's a top player in tennis.
Her coach came on and said, yeah. You know her coach actually came on and said, yeah, I was coaching her from sideline. Her coach came on and said it.
I didn't hear that.
Her coach came on and said it, like, yeah, I was coaching her from sideline.
Yeah, I did hear that one.
I mean, she might have been, now from her, who knows, it might have been a miscommunication. She might have thought he meant something. He was actually trying to,
hey, she's more to the right.
How do you even coach from the sideline in tennis?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's
but
like, how do you really coach from the sideline in tennis? Because tennis is really a game of precision and knowing like reflexes. Yeah. It's not really a game of plays. Yeah. It's not really plays that you can really do in tennis.
To the best of my knowledge, either way.
To the most part. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like. Unless you like, I don't really know. I mean, she's like,
I don't know either.
Think about her backhand spin. You know what I'm saying? You know, so she does her backhand spin every 3 or 4 times. Yeah, but after it's been, over the net or whatever.
I will say this though: at this point in the game, Serena's not fighting for anything.
She won everything. Understandable.
She's won everything. She's arguably the greatest
female athlete.
I ain't going to no.
Female athlete.
Well, I was going to say
in tennis.
I was going to say greatest, one of the greatest tennis players ever. She has nothing to prove. So for her to go have this match against this young girl, I know she cares about winning. Cool. But at this point, you're
younger just want to play her.
yeah, if you're an elder statesman now, you know. So sometimes you gotta look at the person you're playing and be like, yo, look, we're gonna have a good match. And then it made it even worse after she made that whole scene and everybody was booing her. She grabs on the mic like, look, we're not gonna boo. She won. I mean, you know, we're not gonna do all that. Like, no, you caused all of this. Once somebody feeling no type of way until you made a whole scene and went and got the ref and called, you got to be bigger than that. You are the elder statesman. You're playing this younger girl. You don't have nothing to prove. It should just be another match to you. How much winning you want to do? You know what I mean?
The rebuke has came on, honey.
She wants to be the greatest.
She is doing it.
She wants to be the greatest. I mean, the greatest of greats. You know what I'm saying?
Who's up there with her? Roger Federer? I mean, look, who else is it? What's the other name? Andy, I can't remember his name. But
I'm surprised you know Andre.
what's the boy? Andre
funny.
Agassi? Like, I mean, who's up there with her?
Yeah.
Roger Federer, Andre, and other people, Andy something. I can't remember. But who else is up there? Who else?
Well, that's what point you got to prove, basically.
She still got it. She still got it.
Of course, she's still in
what, 30?
What, 6?
5?
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Something like that.
But it's also a thing of not being a sore loser either. So even though you're the best, you see somebody else and beat you, congratulate them. And that girl was sitting there crying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you get booed by millions of people and see how you feel about that after you don't want to match against the great. Somebody you dreamed of playing against. And people booing you. I'm pretty sure that hurt her feelings.
And you, Serena Williams. You know what I do? Hold on real quick, Mel. You know what I do? If I started running like that, LOI, I got you. Like, yeah, and I'd be the person I was like, yeah, you know, shout out to Osaka. You know, good match. You know, she won. She was a better person tonight. Well, how do you feel about the referee? Oh no, me and the governing board are going to have something to talk about. I'll be in I'll name drop somebody, whoever the commissioner.
I'll be in the athlete.
I'll be in Troy's office later on today. We got some things we need to talk about in regards to that umpire. This a wrap. Now I'm about to be up. Now she done got her praise, and now I'm gonna take it up with because whatever you think what did she think she was gonna fix by addressing the umpire in the middle of the match? You thought that man was gonna be like, you're right, my bad.
No, he won't do that.
What referee does that? What umpire does that?
Well, actually, what referee? I mean, there's been some football referees pick up a flag.
Oh, it happens. No. That's
pick up a flag.
Not to pick up a flag.
Player has been declined. It was
no. A player declined is on the team. No, pick up the flag.
No, not declined, but you know what I'm saying.
I've seen some shaky stuff like that before, but that's before anything ever jumps off. I'm talking about once you start addressing them. If Ron Artest ran up on the referee like, yo man, I deserve that tech. You're right, Ron. I take it back. I'm sorry.
I agree with you because my dad was an umpire. He's a referee. And he ain't playing no games. Couldn't nobody run up on him. He did a lot of baseball games.
Yeah, or the ones they know.
Baseball game was funny.
Yeah,
that's funny right there.
I agree with as far as certain improv. My dad didn't.
2 weeks ago when the house manager, I came in for the Dodgers, ran up on the umpire.
Oh, they do that in baseball. That's pageantry.
That was hilarious.
That's part of the show.
The umpire was sitting looking silly in the face.
Yeah,
I said, okay, all right. And he threw him out of the game though, but it was funny. I just don't know.
Denzel be coming at him. Alright, y'all. Let's come on. Let's move on. Let's not stay on the subject too long. Are we good on Serena?
I'm definitely good on Serena.
Alright, let's move on
Lord
to
Jesus.
Kolin Kapernick.
I'm never a fan.
Alright, Colin. Now, what were you saying earlier, Chris, about Kolin Kaepernick? So, what is this whole spiel with Kolin Kaepernick and this Nike commercial and campaign that's going on?
Well, Nike basically made him the focus of their campaign. Or they built his own campaign around that.
30-year anniversary.
30th anniversary, that's what it is. 30th anniversary, he's the main focus of the campaign. They dropped an ad for him. But Nike also is the main sponsor for the NFL. All their jerseys are Nike. Their cleats are Nike. All the pads are Nike. Well, I don't know what the pads, but anyway. So it basically forced the NFL to address the Colin Kaepernick issue. And even President Trump came out and made a statement like, look, it's an American's right to protest whatever he feels. I'm like, oh, you could have said that 2 years ago. Why we had to go through all this? But I mean, with a guy like Trump, you understand. He's just doing it. He's doing it to fan the flames, so his base will run behind whatever he says. Meanwhile, you don't even know if he feel that type of way.
Exactly.
Right.
Fuck a Trump.
You know somebody, but
that's it. Damn right.
But yeah, so
right.
And even if it forced the NFL to like, what are you going to do? This man, Nike is your sponsor. Nike's going to run ads during your games. What you going to do about it? And they folded. They're like, well, can't really do anything about that.
Hey,
Hey, who's that? Mel, can you read that?
Why is everybody?
And he the one that went.
Y'all
You got your
I got contacts in the name. Y'all talking about something? Oh, I can't see. I don't have 20/20 vision.
I'm seeing all these memes cracked out too with this whole college. Everybody got these jokes going on.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Now,
Jamel had been rolling with them things on Facebook.
I put them things out there on Facebook.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Terrence Howard. Hey, come on, man. Just do it, man.
Just do it, man.
Just do it, man. You know what I'm saying? DC on fly. Fuck you mean, little lad boy.
Do the Mike Tyson jump now. I know you can't.
Believe in something. I can't do my. I haven't done the Mike Tyson. I don't know how to do the Mike Tyson.
You gotta get that list right. Get that list right.
I already have a list.
No, it ain't nothing like Mike Tyson. You ain't got no.
Mike Tyson.
You gonna need some speech therapy for Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I need to go
straight up speech therapy.
You go to acting classes.
I had speech therapy in like.
You had speech therapy?
Really?
I don't really talk about it.
Okay, he don't want to talk about.
Like first grade.
I have a lot of children that have speech therapy. That's on my caseload. That's all right now.
It was like first grade.
And now we have
sit me in a room by
Chris
myself.
Brown segment. I was in
Real
speech
Life
therapy.
Chronicles.
Real Life Chronicles. True Life. I'm Chris Brown. But
I used to
but
be
not the
in
musician.
speech therapy.
Chris Brown. I used to be in True Life. I used to be.
I used to stutter.
I used to be in speech therapy with Chris Brown.
We just joking.
Are y'all done?
We just joking.
Okay.
Y'all done?
It's okay.
What was that? I'm weak. It was Leah. Don't laugh at him, Leah. Don't.
We just playing.
Laughing. I had an affliction of y'all laughing.
No, because I used to stutter when I was younger, but I never went to speech therapy. But I had a real bad stutter. So you were not by yourself. So what were you in speech therapy for? Off topic.
I don't really want to.
Okay, he don't want to discuss the job. Stop, baby.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Come on.
Oh, watch the segue though. Let me see.
Okay,
No. Don't say it out loud. Let me see.
Segue.
Oh no. Never mind.
Okay, so Colin Kaepernick, come on.
Oh, what? I said
No,
mine.
Jamel. What's your opinion about the Colin Kaepernick situation?
I have to give Nike this one.
Samir, move. Really?
Nike.
They
They
did
did
it
it.
for their money.
They did it. You know what I'm saying? And then once again, it shows the racism or the discrimination in this country. You know what I'm saying? Even though so we all know Nike is.
Did he say white?
Just skip on past that one. Nike
I
is.
heard that.
We can't edit
Nike.
that. We can't edit that in post-production, Mel.
He didn't say
Nike is ran by, you know what I'm saying, white executives.
Yeah, speech therapy, man.
I might need it. After today.
My name is Jamel, and I had speech therapy at the age of 9. Real Life Chronicles with
At the
Jamel.
age of 31, I need speech therapy. But you should put this as the title.
Okay,
speech
so then
therapy.
this was my other question with Chris. Do you think he's ever going to play football again? That's my question. Is he ever going to get on the team? Is the team ever going to pick him up even after all this stuff that's going on?
I think
He says
that
no.
if I was the owner, I would pick him up.
After this Nike thing, you think he would get picked up by anybody?
I think that he should. I mean, he's still working out. He's still doing his thing. He wasn't that bad.
Oh no.
He wasn't that bad of a quarterback.
He wasn't that bad.
He wasn't that bad of a
They
quarterback.
don't have nothing to do with production. I mean, at this point, the league is filled with quarterbacks. I mean, 3 years ago when he was like a backup, he had an argument. He had an argument to actually have a starting job. But now it's like he's in the middle of a lawsuit against the NFL. He just got the 30th anniversary ad with Nike. Like what team is going to want to bring Kolin Kapernick to be on their sidelines and have to endure all that? Imagine being the Cleveland Browns and you bring in Kolin Kaepernick.
That's the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like that.
Imagine being the Redskins and having to deal with Colin Kaepernick.
Oh man! don't
Hey, you talking about Redskins jerseys and Nike clothing
Don't
being?
do that.
Don't get me-
Don't do that by the Redskins.
Don't get me started on the Redskins.
Lord.
That would be hilarious. You know what? If I want to see a team do it, I want the Redskins to do it. But I mean, like I said, what?
That'd be hilarious. Colin Kaepernick, excuse me, would be out there with the Washington Caucasian jersey.
Washington Caucasian jerseys.
I'm
The
just-
white
The
keys.
The White Keys. I'm just saying, what team brings in Colin Kaepernick now, and for what? Me personally, I don't think there's a real desire for. I don't think he has a real desire to continue playing football. I think he has other adventures. I think he has other things that he's doing, and I think the only thing that will bring him back to the NFL would be a potential starting position.
Potential starting.
That's just me personally. I mean, I felt that way before. I think his agents and stuff were keeping him in there because, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what agents make their money off. You making money, they making money. And I think they just put feelers out there just to make sure that just to see if he had an opportunity but at this point, I don't think he cares.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Moving on. All right.
Now hit that button.
We need a
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see Tip. Damn, that's my homie Tip.
Hey. Okay, so now we're gonna bring this topic up. But me and Jamel have not seen the movie Bobby Brown.
Oh, we're skipping? Oh, I could have still did my segue.
You want to talk versus him?
Nah, I was just,
because we already done all of these.
We got notes.
Well, my segue.
We got notes. This, we about to be popping.
Okay, so what was you want to talk about? Because this was.
No, I know the talk. That was the next one, but I saw the Bobby Brown one. That's why I was like, and my segue was gonna be like, yeah, the Mike Tyson one. Speaking of Mike Tyson, did you hear that him and Bobby used to hang out in the late '80s and early '90s?
I can believe that.
They still
believe that.
Black Hollywood. I mean, they were at the top. Two people at the top of their game. They always hang out. It's like Arsenio and Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill and them.
Yeah,
it's like Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so I didn't see the movie. I need to see it. Jamel, you didn't see the movie, right?
I have not seen the movie.
So we're gonna kind of lean this one over on Chris. Oh, see, look at that face. That smirk right there.
There it is.
So a lot of us that know Bobby Brown knew his career anyway. So Chris, did you give a thumbs up for the movie or a thumbs down? Was it part 2?
it was two-part.
The critic.
Two-part.
So let's keep it short. Was it worth watching?
Yes.
Do you think it was truthful or were there lies in between? Because the sister that came out and said there was a lot of lies.
Well, but she wasn't specific, and even in like reading between the lines of her conversation, her issue had to do with the new wife.
There you go. What is family issues?
Family stuff. People. She threw it out there like it was like, oh no, this is wrong, this is wrong. But actually, her whole thing was like, no, the wife wasn't that friendly or that opening, that welcoming to the family and to his kids. But I mean, just in overall, I think you gotta understand, because even the dude Woody that plays Bobby Brown,
I like Woody. He's funny.
He was like, yo, I knew Bobby, but I didn't know the songs.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
associate. He didn't know his history.
Yeah, I didn't know the history.
Until after talking to him.
Like Bobby Brown was 10 million sold off one album. I mean, before Bobby Brown, I don't know anybody else that had a song on the soundtrack, unless you were a composer. Bobby Brown had a song on Ghostbusters 2, and he had a cameo.
Come on, Bobby.
Like Bobby
was the man.
Bobby was the man. Like please name me somebody before that actually had a. And then after from them on, like to the 90s. I mean, but that set the stage for then with the 90s. Then you had like other than black movies. I mean, you had actually like big name movies actually having like soundtracks of people getting paid to do songs, like The Bodyguard, or Bone Thugs doing the Batman song, or Seal doing the but before you had.
Wait a minute, not Bone Thugs?
Yeah, they did the Batman and was it Batman and Robin? One of them.
I remember Seal.
That was they did Bone Thugs and Batman and Robin. Anyway,
okay, all right.
Yeah, but I mean, Bobby did his thing, and it has some parts in there that if you didn't know the history, and I will say this, and there's another thing too. This is the part that really kills me about a lot of the reception.
Chris Harvey is in the building.
Chris Harvey, what's going on, bro?
Wait for Chris. He always tune in. He be in there.
This is the part that I'm with the reception. A lot of people are like, like how dare he like. Even like some people that knew, like, well, how dare he like throw Whitney out there? And I'm like, yo, Bobby Brown been the bad guy for 30 years. Like he's literally been the bad guy. He was the reason Whitney was on drugs. He was the reason why her career ain't faltered for a little bit. Like I mean, and the man basically took his whole 20s. He took his whole 20s off. He ain't released no album. He tried to do a quick little comeback tour, new edition, but generally speaking, he was chilling. He was just staying at home, supporting his wife.
How many albums did Bobby Brown have?
Like 3. No, well, he got some newer ones, but like 2, like 5. I don't know why.
Hey man, because that song with him and Ja Rule, Hey man.
That Thug Lovin'.
Hey man, that Thug Lovin'.
They referenced it in the movie.
Whack.
They referenced it. What?
He had a song with y'all.
That Thuggin', Thug Love.
Oh!
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. No, y'all getting bored. Dealing with him. Remember that? Because he had that big, that cocaine tongue. Dealing with him.
Jaw was all off to the side. But
Oh, wait a minute. He said that cocaine tongue.
Dealing with him. Oh, wait a minute, Bob. We spit everywhere in the camera. Take two. Take two.
Jamel said the cocaine
Bobby Brown is
tongue.
spit everywhere in the camera.
And the tilted jaw.
Because he had the close up. Dealing with him. I was like, oh, God.
but the movie was. No, I gotta bring it back now. This is what we do. I got you. I'm gonna throw you another one.
Come on, man.
And I know y'all getting bored.
Come on, man.
Dealing with them.
Get it together,
So I
man.
wasn't.
Hey, man.
I wasn't much of a fan of the song when it came out. I don't know.
Hey, man.
Another love song from Ja Rule.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
But no, it was a good movie. I didn't realize that he smashed Janet.
I mean,
And Janet's denying that. She's like, oh no, we did not. I never was with him. Lies. I don't believe you, Janet.
I don't believe nothing come out of
See,
Janet.
I don't believe you.
the thing
She
about
put
Bobby
on
Brown,
that sweetness.
Bobby Brown ain't got nothing to lie about.
Exactly.
He ain't got nothing to lie about.
He got nothing to lie about, and more
Come on,
importantly,
Janet.
he waited 30 years to say something about it.
Right,
Yeah.
he did.
And Janet,
She mad. That's why.
we've seen Janet's track record.
Oh,
Janet has had
we
some
all got a track
some,
record.
Well, no. I mean, like,
publicly.
Dupree, cool.
Jermaine
That's
Dupri.
my man.
Come on,
That's
that's
my
it.
man. James DeBarge.
He said it. James DeMarge.
Todd Bridges. I mean, Janet's had some dudes that was like, really, Janet? That's like you.
I was about to say something vulgar, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Go on, Candace. Shut up. Okay. Go ahead.
Janet was getting it in.
Janet was getting it in.
There you go.
Oh, Rhythm Nation ass. Head ass.
Yeah. And I mean, once again, Bobby Brown was at the top. People, it's one thing to look back on Bobby now after all of the stories and the allegations, just seeing like, middle-aged Bobby with the gut dancing around on stage.
And I know y'all getting bored.
And like, but the man, Bobby was the man. There was nobody like before. Everybody had on the makeup, trying to make him look light skinned with the all the stuff in their hair
And with the ass cut out.
Well, Prince was the reason for it, but Bobby was the reason why it broke the mold. Like, but in between those two periods, Alexander O'Neal, The Whispers, Shalimar,
Alexander O'Neal. Saturday night.
Look at any album cover from the 80s, and all them dudes looked like about 4 shades lighter.
I'm just like Boy George.
And their hair had some type of product in it. And
Finger waves.
Their hands, skin color didn't match the face. I'm just saying.
They're all posed like Michael Jackson Thriller album.
Like, what is you doing?
It's me in my mind.
All of them. And Bobby broke the mold. Bobby came in with
Bobby Brown came with the zoot suit.
He came in with but then he came and did his show. He had 5 finger rings on and chains. Like,
Came in there with an Adidas tracksuit and a tank top. This guy here, Bobby Brown is the man.
He's ready. He ready.
And but y'all getting bored.
Stop disrespecting. But yes, I give the movie 2 thumbs up. I'm trying to think of in my mind a way to piece it and slice it and put it together with the New Edition movie to make one like super cut, because there's a way you can do it.
The producer, Chris Brown.
There's a way you can do it, yeah.
He want to come up with a New Edition 5-disc box set.
New Edition 5 discs.
You can buy that along with the Aretha Franklin funeral box set.
We're not R.I.P.
And Ariana Grande on the side.
R.I.P.
That preacher, no, he was wrong.
To Aretha Franklin.
He just got a little too friendly, but they used to be friendly in the church.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what R.I.P. to Aretha Franklin.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bill. That
was Martin.
That was your
He was R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out when he was in the shout out to Martin, man. When he was in the DMV.
How many shout outs you gonna give him?
Just cut this, man. Martin, that's easily one of the best TV shows of the 90s. Easily. Who else? What you gonna say? Friends?
Yeah, the original Friends.
Stop it.
Living single.
Oh.
They literally stole the idea.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I ain't know that. I ain't close like that.
They stole it.
It's the Coach Club.
They stole it. Anyway, but
So we done with this?
yes, it was good.
Okay.
We was talking about TV shows.
Oh Lord,
Yes, Mel did that.
Stop it.
Mel, shout out to Martin.
Because
Really?
it
No.
said R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Okay, we're not going there. Stop, Jamel. Stop. Okay.
So, DMV.
Do you want to get your last topic out?
I mean, we can. I mean, it's
Oh, we on 30.
it's
Do
about
you
that.
want to talk? Because it's about
We
the
got,
end.
we got time.
We got a few more minutes.
We got time.
It's about
Okay.
that.
What?
Can
Huh?
I want to say what he's saying?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, since it's about that time of the year,
That's the segue? No,
I'm introducing it.
There we go. That's what you're doing.
I'm introducing it. I know
That's
Steve
a
Harvey
segue.
with it.
I
I like
agree.
Steve Harvey with it. It's about that time of the year when there's a lot of cuffing going on.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I wish you best luck in the upcoming in the wars to come.
In
You see this? What is this foolishness going on right now? Okay,
Cuffing season is upon us.
Okay, hold on a
Cuffing
minute.
is coming.
So let me be clear. Okay, so let me be clear for the man's perspective. When summertime come around, everybody's single because all the girls wearing booty shorts and dresses that make their booty go bounce. So you single during the
Call
the
it single. I
summertime.
said open for business.
It's
And then when
the prequel.
wintertime come around, you got a book. Am I right? Because it's cold outside. You don't really want to go outside too much, so you want somebody you can cuff
Is that really
during the winter.
men or female? Because
But
a
I'm
lot of
asking
females
a
act like
question.
that. It's like,
I don't know nothing about that, but keep going.
Don't look at me. It's all yours, Bill.
I plead the Fifth Amendment because some people be getting mad when I be saying stuff, but I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
All I'm
You be
saying is
watching my
that
podcast and getting an attitude with me, so I'm gonna be quiet on this
People
subject.
watching. We got a lot of people watching.
you got a lot of people watching.
I ain't gonna tell you what
attitude
that's
over
what
Yeah,
I'm
they
doing.
got attitudes with me, so
Listen-
I'm
listen up
gonna
here.
be quiet. Let me be clear, I am single, but people get attitudes. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, cuffing season is upon us.
Okay, so what was the topic, Jamel?
Talking versus text.
Talking versus
That was a
text.
rough segue.
Why you gotta be so judgmental?
rough.
Dang, bro. Like,
That was rough. Belgium, we had to pull that one out of you. What we talking about here?
it was an introduction to a segment.
Okay, so what is your meaning talk versus text? What
I
is
mean, like, you know, some people like to text
More
some people
than talking.
more than talking. My whole standpoint of that is like, how do you honestly get to know somebody without having a full blown conversation? Remember back in high school?
we ain't have no choice but to talk to each other.
It's getting a little.
I mean,
my age is getting a little fuzzy.
Somebody's getting a little fuzzy.
But you know what I'm saying? We would talk all night.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
You know
When I
what I'm
was
saying?
young,
You would-
Yeah.
You know, we was on the house phone. Hey, call my house phone.
Yes, I
Before
remember
cell
the
phone.
days.
I ain't had
Hello.
Your mama said, who that is on the phone?
Or they,
Man, you got-
Somebody, mama's Jennifer.
or they pick it up 5 minutes later like they didn't realize the phone stopped ringing.
exact facts.
I got it.
My mom be the
got it.
one.
You still there?
I got it. I got it.
My mom would be the one. If y'all know, if anybody knows my mom is Gracie May. She worked at
Gracie
Penn
May.
State University. She would be the one that would answer the phone while I'm on it, knowing damn well. Hello, hey Jamel, you got the phone?
Yes.
That's so
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yes, I do have the phone. Do you mind? Like, I don't.
That's so
Well,
embarrassing.
hey, cause your godmom gonna call me in about the next 30 minutes. So how long gonna be on? And she's still on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, like
Know your whole
I'm right
spot.
down the room.
Yeah.
I'm right down the hall. Like,
We could just knock the door and be like, hey, look.
What you mean?
I need the phone.
Like, hey, so you gonna be long? Yeah, cause you know Gail gonna call me in the next 30 minutes. Okay, all right. Hey, nice to meet you too, boo. How you doing? All right.
So you
All right.
so you prefer to talk versus text?
I do prefer to talk. I'm not a big texter because like my expressions, my emotions, my impersonations, I like to laugh, I like to joke around and stuff like that. So I'd rather would talk and have a complete conversation with somebody rather than texting them because things can get misinterpreted in text.
You interrupt us. What you got there?
Sit down, Samir. Sit down.
You pop right.
Go ahead, child.
Me personally, I'm more of a texter. I like my time to myself, and when I get on the phone, I feel like I'm dedicating a lot of time to somebody else.
He's so simple. He's straight to the point.
I mean, if I
Black and white, what you see is what you get, girl. We ain't talking about something that I won't talk about.
I mean, if I'm texting you, I could be watching TV.
Oh my God.
I could be listening to a podcast.
But then, how do you really get to know somebody when
you
just
rather
texting them?
be in the company of the person.
If I'm gonna talk to you, I much rather be in the company of you.
I can tell that's with him. He rather be in the
Talking on the phone is like, and then what really irritates me is if I'm talking to you and I can feel you doing like 20 other things while I'm talking to you.
That's irritating.
And I'm trying to like get a point across or trying to tell you a funny story. And it's like,
and you don't hear what I'm saying. You're not comprehending.
yeah, you're not listening to me right now. Oh, then why'd you
Brittany,
call?
what's happening?
Hey, Brittany.
Hey, Brittany.
Brittany also, Brittany Upchurch.
It's two Brittany.
I'm about to say Mel.
Brittany, two Brittany.
Oh, it's two Brittany's.
Two Brittany's.
But I mean, for the right person, I'll talk on the phone. If I know I can get some good conversations out of you, I will talk to you on the phone. If not, just don't call me.
Okay, so I would have to say I'm kind of like my father. I'm very simple, so I don't talk on the phone a whole lot. That's me. Now there's certain people that I will talk on the phone with, and you know that, Jamel. If we like with Chris, if it's something that we're talking about specifically, I'll stay on the phone with you long enough to talk about that.
Yeah.
After that, I'm off the phone. And I have a lot of friends or people that complain that I don't call them a whole lot. That's why I said before, you have to change your ways sometimes to repair your relationships with people. But I'm very simple. I'll be like, so this conversation is over? All right. So I'll talk to you another time.
Later.
And like Chris was saying
Shut
earlier,
them all the way down.
I can have a long day of texting with you.
Yeah, we can have a conversation all day about one topic.
One thing from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening.
And be good.
And be good. And I can't lie, that's kind of me, and I've been bad with that, where I don't really talk a whole lot on the phone. It has to be about something specific. After that, I'm done. I'm just like, okay, can we hang up the phone? Like, this is a little awkward. Moving on. So not everybody is talkers. You know what I'm saying? And some people like to be in the presence of, like, I'd rather be in the presence of you
Understandable.
than be on the phone. So, like, me chilling with you is better than just talking to you on the phone. So, social interaction just kind of like is more of my thing. I don't always have to talk all the time.
And I don't like dead air.
Wow! Define what that
we're
dead air.
I'm just saying, like, so what you doing?
So what you doing?
Like,
So what you doing?
and then it get quiet and you can hear
Right,
it.
yeah. See that? I'm with you. I'm with you.
I hate dead air.
Yeah, it's like,
Listen up. Take it back to the late 90s. What you got on?
Yeah, I got a white shirt and some green pants.
I haven't had one of those in a long time. Please, Mel, tell me how those conversations go. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
I haven't had one of those in a long time too. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Cause you know what I'm saying, nowadays girls like, yeah, I'm at the club and I'm gonna call you back. Shit,
If
it's
you
Thursday.
If you even get all that.
Exactly, you can get a text. I'm out with my girls.
The next day.
The next day.
I was at the club. Ooh, baby, so bad. For the record, I got a punching bag in my office.
No, okay. You need it. You need that tension to get
I'm
out
like,
somewhere.
Mr. Brown, something. I'll get right to that. Alright. Yeah, so.
Okay, everybody, so give us your opinions. We are, so a lot of things have changed. We're in a different society. So would you rather talk versus text or text versus talk? Do you still do social interaction with people? Let us know what you think. You know.
Speaking of social interaction, I'd much rather only associate with people that I already know I can talk to.
I was about to go a whole different situation, but never mind, it's all good.
I don't like making conversation with new people.
Okay, so this one, we're going to make a part 2 of text versus talk on the next podcast, because I think this is going to go a little deeper than what we want to some other stuff I'm going to talk about.
I tell y'all, man, like, remember back in the 90s, Clarissa Explains It All had that, she had her own phone. You know what I'm saying? Sister, and Roger and all them.
Mel, for the young folk that might accidentally stumble across this, I want you to go ahead and explain to them what Carissa Explains It All and who the hell Roger is.
These were earlier TV shows back in the 90s.
Right.
Sister, and Roger and all that. Roger was the early Marcus Houston.
Yeah.
Side note.
I knew it.
Mel did it on purpose.
I did it. You're right.
Me and Mel
set it up.
Me and Mel was sitting around the other day. We listened to some. Well,
No.
Hey,
bro. Hey, no. Don't even try to put segue like
we
that.
were talking about
music.
About music. And I was like, I never understood why immature didn't become bigger than what they were supposed to be. Then we started listening to some music, and I was like, oh well.
That's fine.
That's why. Every song was a ballad, especially the first initial ones. And then Marcus Houston can't sing. It was sad.
It was sad.
Marcus Houston's voice is sad. I was like, Jesus, how do you know how you became from?
It was a struggling young R&B artist voice.
Yeah.
Struggling young R&B artist.
Yeah.
And then we got older, it still struggled.
And then it still struggled.
So it was like the struggle continued.
Samira, don't touch them.
And but you know, all the way to the end, well, you know, Chris Stokes found B2K, and the first song came out, bump, bump, bump. He was like, nah,
Nah, not
bump, bump, bump. What's the other one? That one, the first one. That's the one. Actually, I ain't going to video. And all he was doing was singing and popping and locking. I said, oh, he learned from your mistakes. No balance.
No balance. But then even Bump 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 wasn't a ballad. You know.
That's the one with Puffy.
Let me see. Okay, I went Cisco. My bad.
You went all the way Cisco.
All the way Cisco.
Like Cisco thong song was
almost feel like busting out a cartwheel.
and a backflip. You got Method Man and Redman coming up the tour bus, smoking the air and everything.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the best videos of
Cisco.
99.
Yeah.
2000.
Okay, you guys.
From the 99 to the 2000s.
Yeah.
Anything
You're
else?
working with some back? Yeah.
That's
my fault.
Shout out, you know, I got a sponsorship.
Okay.
Shout out to my girl Desi.
What's her name?
Desi.
All right, Desi.
Do I got her? I don't know her Instagram.
Okay.
It ain't no sponsorship then? Sorry, my fault.
Okay,
So, you gotta get your own, my
Stop
brother.
it.
I know you. The hate. Shout out to Desi on Instagram. She threw me this shirt.
Okay.
Pretty dope. She looked out for me.
Does she make shirts or what? What is it?
Yeah, it's
Artist what?
Well, I mean, she's a
I
model.
almost thought that was
She's a model.
Beyonce for a second. Like when I first seen the shirt when you first
Thought it was Beyonce?
Yeah, I thought it was Beyonce for a second. But with tattoos.
Daz is the model, okay? And this is some of her attire. She
Yes.
has anything else besides shirts? See, that's the stuff you gotta know. You should have said something to me because I could have promoted her on here.
I promoted her pretty well. Desi, she work over at the mall. Y'all know her.
Okay.
She got red hair right now and tattoos.
This man say, okay, never mind.
Okay.
Is that her in the shirt?
Yes, it's her on the shirt.
That's on the shirt?
Yeah.
I'm like, I go to the mall.
You ain't see Desi in the mall?
I haven't been to the mall in like ages. It's been a couple months since I've been to the mall.
I only went to the mall yesterday for my kids. That was it.
Yeah.
I came back.
If I go to the mall, it's a beeline
A
straight to where I need
beeline.
to go. Like, oh, I need another tie. Oh, go to Jason Penney's, get a tie. Go to Penny's, go to Peebles.
You know, back in the mall was that was all our club back in the day.
You know,
Yeah,
I went on down there to Penny's real quick.
They do
get
that
me a
whole
tie.
lap around.
Do that.
everywhere.
You do a lap around. I tell people now, I said, look, if you're a certain age and I see you walk around the mall 4 or 5 times, you ain't got nothing else better to do.
And nothing else.
You ain't doing this right.
And you got on the Nike Mall Walk 2018s.
Don't do that.
They get the exercise. Nah, I'm talking to people in between them ages. If you're a teenager,
Stop, Samira.
if you're a teenager and you walk around the mall, I get it. If you're 25, 26, and I see you doing laps, like, brother, what are you doing right now? Come over here, man.
For the old people, yes, they're gonna do that.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
Even with that, it's like, alright, that's another
All
time.
right.
But yes,
Go ahead, man.
I did. Mel, do you have any sponsorships that you want to shout out? Oh,
Shout out to MTV. They didn't give me
MTV
this
ain't
hat.
sponsor you.
They didn't give me this hat. But
Just
damn
give
it, I bought it.
Who was that? Was
You feel me?
Taylor? Hey Taylor.
Yeah, Amy,
No.
You know
All
what I'm
right, well, we
saying?
in there.
So you go model the shirt, Brown. We're gonna model the shirt. There it is. And as you see, Chris Brown, as he models his shirt,
So
it is brought to you in part by True Life